There we go. Just put them right in while they're nice and warm. They just came out of the oven. So we have fresh cookies. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? So let's put them in. And this is part 2 of our broadcast. The first one, we put in some, Miss Alexis made some that would be made for turkey soup. And all we're doing is putting in the Hershey Kiss inside of our warm peanut butter cookies. There we go. All right. Minutes for Haps to catch up. Interrupted by a very bad person that's been reported to Mr. Claus. Yeah, Mr. Claus knows about those people who are trolls on any account, and they won't be receiving any Christmas gifts. So you better be nice. You better watch out because Mrs. Claus is watching you also. Just gonna tuck these all in just a little bit deeper. They are a little melty. There. All right, those are all done. These are baked in the oven, and we got some with chocolate Hershey Kisses in them, and some don't. I'm just gonna push them in. You see how it's melty? Just push them right in, okay? There we go. All right, now this one here is the peanut butter ones that we made in the air fryer. All right, and but that's okay. They're nice and crispy. I like them crispy. And you see how we put the fork in it? We put fork one way and made a sort of a lattice feel. All right. So let me welcome everybody and say hello. Let me see. My recipe calls for flour. These are gluten-free because there's no flour in them. These are peanut butter made cookies made with 1 cup of peanut butter. I shortened the sugar out to 3/4 of a cup and 1 egg. So they are gluten-free cookies. All right. This one here is a batter that we just started. And let me put you down right here. I'll reverse the camera in a second and say hello to you once we get these cookies baking. All right. Oh, cancel. Oh my goodness. I turned off my camera. All right. So we got this. Let me see if I can get this higher up there. All right. It's not going to go that way. All right. We got that there. We got cake. We got this is another super easy recipe that calls for 1 cake mix, 2 eggs, and I just put 1/3 of a cup of oil in this batter. And then 1 cup of chocolate chips. All right. I did leave some of the chocolate chips out because we're going to strategically place them on top so they look really pretty. All right. Rather than haphazard. And you see, I'm still getting up the batter from the bottom. All right, make sure all that batter is incorporated. All right, we can get a big scraper, nice big scraper. And let's just get that fork out because the fork did its job in mixing up the egg and the oil. There, and mix this over. And my name is Mrs. Claus, and I'm here in Southeast Coast of Georgia with Miss Alexis, and she's been a good girl this year by coming live and showing you how to use the Pampered Chef tools that she sells. All right, there we go. All right. Thank you for sharing, Eden. And you can share it. This broadcast is being broadcasted up to YouTube. It's not Twitch. I took Twitch off, and Twitter and Facebook, my Facebook business page, which you can share out, my profile, which you can share out, and then 2 groups, which you cannot share out, which is my VIP group and also World Kitchen. All right, there we go. So this batter is nice. You see how thick this batter is? That's how we want it. Now, I'm going to get my medium scoop. We used the large scoop or the small scoop for the peanut butter cookies. This is a large one. We use a small scoop for the peanut butter cookies. We're going to use a medium one for these cookies here. All right. So let's put that over there. And I'm going to get my cookie sheets. There we go. We're going to move our batter out of the way and put the cookie sheet right down so you can see what I'm doing. You can add the pre-protein powder in here. I'm not adding it on this one. We're just doing regular ones, okay? All right, there. Let me see if I can switch it over. There, that's a better. It might be a little bit better. You can see a little bit more on there. And I'm using the medium scoop. We're just going to scoop up one big scoop and put it right down. Okay. They don't spread too much. Okay, but make sure that they're even. That one just, we have to keep it. This is going to fall over. All right. There. While people sing songs of good cheer, Christmas is here. We have some piano music in the background. Compliments of Alexa. There we go. And one more. Now, if you don't push these down, they will be higher up. All right, they'll be like a high-rise cookies. We're going to tap them down with the back of our scoop. All right. So remember, Santa Claus is still looking at all the good kids, boys and girls, including adults. Yeah. Santa Claus also takes into consideration adults. All right. So you better make sure that your parents have been really good. There we go. We're going to tap it down just a little bit. Just a tad. There. All right. I think I might tap it down with putting in the chocolate chips. Let's strategically place these chocolate chips on here. And these are going to take about 10 to 12 minutes cooking in your oven. All right. There. Let's get a couple more on this one. So if they're coming through, you don't need as many, but we do want them to look nice and pretty. So strategically place your chocolate chips. That's what they do in the books. Okay. Hello, Chris. How are you doing? Hello, Anne. What's Santa's favorite PC tool, Mrs. Claus? The air fryer. He loves leftover pizza. All right. And he can just heat that right up. We make a fresh pizza on our pizza stones in the North Pole. And he cooks it right up. You can heat it up at any time. So do the elves. The elves love it because the elves only need smaller portions, and it makes a great Christmas gift, the air fryer. Now, if you still don't have an air fryer in your house and you want it, you can actually ask Miss Alexis for a gift certificate and any amount, and she can send it to you. And you can have an air fryer in your kitchen come January. Okay. Right now, Pampered Chef, it has already, unless you do second day shipping on her website, you won't get it in time for Christmas. All right. So you can still get it, but you're gonna have to pay shipping charges. All right. Or you can wait and there we go. Oh, that's nice. All right. So these are really nice Christmas cookies that we made with simple ingredients, just cake cookies, okay? And we're gonna put this in the oven for about 10 minutes, all right? Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. That's one batch, and we're gonna get another batch. Now, the biggest part of cooking cookies is to make sure that your sheet pans, these are cookie sheet pans by Pampered Chef, and these can slide off. I always do it on parchment so I could take it right off. I don't have to lift it and scoop it over. But I like it that there's no edge on here so you don't have to bump it over and break your cookies. All right, so let's get the rest of this going. Put one down. So just put one in and do another batch. Just set another timer for 10 minutes. And I think this makes about 20 cookies or so. And you can make them bigger too. If you want to make gigantic cookies, go ahead and make gigantic cookies. There we go. And we're almost short on time. I think we just have just enough time for to see these cookies done, the first batch done. Yeah. So we already did, I think, 12 in there. So we're up to 18 cookies right now. And I need to put that down. And I'm going to show you the batter. Okay, so the batter is right down. And again, these are simple recipes that you can make at home yourself. You don't have to get all that butter and all the other stuff. Just make with simple, because the more simple it is, the easier it is, the more likely you're going to make them. All right. I see so many cookies. It's like, oh, you have to do this and then chill it and put it back in. I'm like, no way. All right. There we go. Let's put that in. Oops. Yep. All right. How come we cannot, how come we can't delete comments? Mm. All right. Just continue on. There's all good little and bad little boys and girls in the world, and some of them just are trolls. We gotta deal with trolls. And one more. There we go. Put that one right on top, and we are all done with the cookie batter, y'all. Cookie batter, all done. All right. Let's get our chips. I might need a few more chips out of the bag. I didn't save enough. There we go. Put them right down. Yeah, extra chips, just so you can strategically place them and that they look really pretty when they come out. Otherwise, it's haphazard and you don't know where the chips are. So just put them in. If you do odd amounts, it's actually looks a little prettier than even amounts. But like this one has a lot of chips in it already. So we're going to put one there, one here, and that should be enough on that one. This one here needs at least 2 more. There, and I'm out of chips, and you can go get a little bit more. And put them in. Okay. Okay. There we go. And again, my name, I'm Mrs. Claus here, and we are at Miss AlexisC house in southeast coastal Georgia, where she teaches you how to use your Pamper Chuck tools along with recipes, and they're really simple recipes, so that you can make them at your house. All right, there's no need to be doing all this complicated stuff. Simple ingredients, semi-homemade is just as fine as homemade. Right? If you have time, yeah, you can make a cake batter from scratch and all, but when you can do this liquidy quick and you don't have to chill and worry about if it's going to rise or they're going to fall apart, chocolate chip cookies, then this is definitely it. Okay. So we're on our second broadcast. You have to go back and see the peanut butter cookies and the vegetable turkey stock that she's making for soup later on today. Okay. All right, there we go. And see how this one has 4? It just looks a little silly. So just put 5. All right, let's put one more over here. These are going to be very chocolatey ones. Alexis is going to town on the chocolate chips here. Might as well use them up. I'm not going to put them back in the bag. Extra chocolate chips. Somebody's going to love these. I'm not sure when Bryce is coming home. All right, there we go. So we can put these in. They're looking really, really pretty, aren't they? All right, so let me see your comments. Let's see. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate it very much. Can't have too many chocolate chips. Exactly right, Chris. And I like the chunky chocolate too. And if you want to make them a little bit healthier, add some pea protein in like we did on the peanut butter cookies. All right, so let me see. How much time, Alexa, how much time do you have on the timer? You have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on your 10-minute timer. All right, we got 3 minutes left. I'm going to put these over to the side, and I'll cook them after the broadcast there. And we'll flip us over here. Hello, hello, and welcome to Miss Alexis's house. This is Mrs. Claus coming in to show you how to bake some really simple cookies so that you can make this at your house. All right, and bend over. You are big trouble with Mr. Santa Claus. You're not going to have anything under the tree, which is so sad that you would have to do that to a wonderful broadcast. All right, so that is pretty much it. I'm going to try and get these cookies out of the this here right here while we're waiting for the other cookies. We only have 3 minutes, so we're going to use our cake tester and releaser. It's one of the great products by Pampered Chef, and you can just go right in and they pop right out. Don't use a fork or a knife to get these out because it will scratch your pans. All right, and that's on any, if it's not, even if it's not Pampered Chef pans, do not use the metal because you will scratch it and it'll void warranty. Okay, and plus then when you use it again, look, that one got chocolate all over. Gotta be careful taking the chocolate ones out. Yeah, want them to hold their shape. There you go. Okay. These are beautiful. Mom, you want a peanut butter cookie? You want one with chocolate or without? Mom wants one with chocolate. Here you go. Mm-hmm. And you can see they're coming right out. Now this one was the one that I used white sugar with. I use brown sugar on the current ones. I like using the brown sugar rather than the white. And they're a little bit on the oily side because we save those. From earlier this week. But these are really pretty. I think the brown sugar and adding that pea protein in here absorbs some of the oil on this one. Okay. So make sure that you are still being good because it does count with Santa Claus. And look how clean that comes out, like a whistle. All right. We put that there. And then we have the ones in the air fryer that we patted down and we used our fork to make a lattice on this. Okay. There. And I need to get another cooling rack out because our chocolate chip cookies are almost done. So see how it's greasy? If you use it on here, it might stick to your pan right here, but use some parchment on your air fryer thing so you can lift it out and it comes out a lot easier. Plus it's easier to clean up too. All right. I think we're done with that. Let's put a clip on here and put some of this stuff away. I do have another set of cookies I'm going to be making, which I might come back later on. We do have a couple of broadcasters that are not broadcasting. One, there's our timer. Alexa, turn the timer off. Gemma's not broadcasting right now, but Anne will be up in an hour from Denmark. Alexa, turn the timer off. All right, and then we have Jay is canceling at 1 o'clock, so we might be on 1 o'clock or 6 o'clock tonight. I do have a second set of cookies to make, which is Chef Bob's almost Welsh cookies that we can make later on. I have all the ingredients sitting out right here for that one there. All right, let's see. Anne's coming on at 11:30. Great. All right, so it's 11 o'clock right now. It's a little late, so we'll just run right into it, okay? I know, Kevin, don't even worry about that one. I don't know how to delete some of these people on here. They just don't know how to broadcast. That's why they're saying stuff to us. All right. And Mr. Claus knows about it. Merry Christmas to all those good people, folks out there. All right. Let's get some of this stuff out of here. My mom is done with breakfast. Put this away. And we need to look at our cookies that are done. Let me take a peek. Nope, they need a little bit more minutes. All right, so we had them in there for 10 minutes. They probably need to go at least another 2 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 2 minutes. So probably 13 to 14 minutes, depending upon how thick those cookies are, will depend upon how long they cook in your oven. I'm still hiding, but out under my bunker. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. This is HAP's Food Saturday, and we're doing Christmas around the world and what you do for Christmas. And here in the States, we do cookies, and I have this on the wrong day. We are down to like 6 days before Christmas. Yeah, 6 days, because next Saturday is Christmas Day. And I wanted to show you how to make some simple cookies so that you can make this at home with your kids or even just for yourself. Some of this batter you can freeze, okay, or put in the refrigerator and then bring them out when you need them and then cook them up, all right? You can do a half a box of cake mix, okay? Just do 1 egg and like a little bit less oil. You can do a small amount of the peanut butter ones, but this is a nice amount. These are beautiful. These are really, really nice. I think I like them better with the brown sugar and adding a little bit of the pea protein in there, because then that way it makes you feel fuller longer, and then you're sort of thinking I'm eating this, it's a little bit healthy. Let's have one of these. I'm going to have one without the chocolate on here, all right? And you can see how moist it is on the inside, all right? Mmm. Oh, good. I need a second cup of coffee. All right. Let me check my cookies. Almost. All right. Definitely make it with brown sugar and add any of your protein. If you have vanilla protein, add the vanilla protein in there. But I do the Pampered Chef pea protein. It doesn't really have any flavor to it. It has a little tiny flavor to it. Not much. There's my timer. I'm going to put my coffee in. Oh, you turned off the machine. Wait, because that sounds so good. Alexa, turn the timer on. Let me get another rack out. And I'm going to put this right down here. And when I bring it out, you can see it. Let me move you over so we can see it when it comes out. Alexis, what are you having for Christmas dinner this year? All right, so we usually have 2 different meals, one for Christmas Eve and one for Christmas Day. Yeah, I think these are done. I think I'm going to do another minute. These are really, really thick cookies. I had to look them out. I just want them brown on the bottom just a little bit. All right, so Christmas Eve, we are having lobster tails and shrimp, all right, with a couple different salads. Then for Christmas dinner, we have a rib roast, which my mom got. And she also got the lobster tails also from QVC, of course. Yeah, it sounds really nice. I don't know what sides, probably mashed potatoes and cream corn. I'm not sure what the sides are yet, what my mom wants, but I'll let her make that choice, okay? Let's see. Oh, we're almost falling over there. All right, so there we go. Let's see. So, all right, I have some questions for y'all. Let me see if I can find them. If I can find it now. All right, here's the question. All right, this is for you, Aiden. Aiden, we want to come up. Aiden, come on up. I think I invited you. Let me see, on stage. Search. A-I-D-E. Oh, I can't find it. Hold on, Aiden. Well, we have a few seconds. Invite. All right, Aiden, you're invited up, all right? So I have this quiz, and Aiden, for the first time this week, watched the story, It's a Wonderful Life, all right? And I want to see if he can get the answers correct, all right? Okay, thank you, Rick. I wasn't sure where that one was coming from, and I can't get on there right now. So anyway, Mrs. Claus reported him to Santa Claus. He's been a very bad boy this entire year, all right? And Christmas is not coming to his house. Just FYI, that's what happens when you're a bad troll, all right? So anyway, Aiden, are you in the house yet? He's probably not even here. All right. So anyway, let's ask these questions. What actor? It's not showing up. You have to go out. I have you there. It says I have it on X. It's on stage. Go all the way out. Go into your notifications, or go into the one on the left where you're invited. All right. So, what actor played George Bailey in A Wonderful Life? Is it A, Gregory Peck, Cary Grant? I'm just going to do Cary Grant. Just do their first names. Gregory Peck, Cary Grant, William Holden, or James Stewart? All right, we're still waiting. We're waiting for our next one, and it's going to be coming up at 11:30. So we're going to do this one. All right, there you go. James Stewart is correct. Now let's go on. James Stewart is correct. Let's. Do I have the next question? Next question. All right. What is the name of George's guardian angel in A Wonderful Life? What is the name of George's guardian angel in It's a Wonderful Life? Does anybody know without me giving you hints? Put it in the chat. Who is George's guardian angel's name? Is it? Is it Franklin, Joseph, Harry, or Clarence? Rick and Chris are correct. It is Clarence. And I don't know if Aiden is in the house. And I don't see him. Pending invites. Nope. Still don't see him. All right. Next question. It is Clarence. We got 10 questions here. Oh, we got to get the cookies out, y'all. It is well done. Alexis is over baking cookies. All right. I would say 15 minutes on these cookies, but they are huge and big. Look how big these cookies are. They rose really nice, and they will stay like that too. All right, let me manage stage. Aiden's on stream, and add. There we go. All right, I think you're there, Aiden. All right, we're gonna put the second set in. I'm gonna put it for 15 minutes. All right, second set goes in. Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes. These are nice cookies. All right, let me see if I can see pending invites. All right. How do I get you on here, Aiden? I thought I pushed all the right buttons. Where are you, Aiden? I can't find you. I can't find you. Christmas out there somewhere. Where is Aiden? All right, next one. Next one is Clarence. The next question. All right, what actress played George's wife, Mary? What actress played George's wife, Mary, in It's a Wonderful Life? Does anybody know? Is it Katharine Hepburn, Rita Hayworth, Veronica Lake, or Donna Reed? Who played George's wife in It's a Wonderful Life? The real actress's name. Katharine Hepburn, Rita Hayworth, Veronica Lake, or Donna Reed? Okay. They need to answer the questions there, Aiden. Chris is right again. Chris, do you have this memorized, this show? It is Donna Reed is correct. All right, the next question. What happens every time a bell rings? What happens every time a bell rings? Aiden says Donna Reed also. What happens every time a bell rings? These cookies are looking wonderful. Mrs. Claus, wow. Mrs. Claus did a great job, y'all. Okay. I've seen it I've seen it about 100 times, Chris. I think ever since I was growing up, we watched it at least once a year. So that's 59 times at least. Okay. There we go. So these are, look how big these cookies are. An angel gets its wings is correct. All right, the next question. Who directed It's a Wonderful Life? Who directed It's a Wonderful Life? All right, is it John Ford, Frank Capra, Orson Welles, or William Wyler? John Ford, Frank Capra, Orson Welles, or William Wyler? All right, Aiden says William Wyler. Melanie says John Ford. What does Chris say? And don't be, that is correct, Chris. Are you? Hopefully, you're not googling all this one. I actually got this one right when I took the test the first time. Frank Capra was the original, was the director for that movie. Okay, the next one, the fictional town of Bedford. Now, I thought it was somewhere else, but the fictional town of Bedford falls in what U.S. state? What state does It's a Wonderful Life fall in? Is it portrayed in? What state in the United States is in the United States state? So you have 1 in 50 chance of winning this correctly. All right. All right. What state does Bedford Falls? Where is Bedford Falls? In what state in the United States? Chris, that's what I thought too. I thought that's where I would have thought. Not Alaska. All right, so you're all wrong right now. I'm going to give you 4 guesses, okay? And it's not Massachusetts, it's not Michigan, it's not Maine, it's not Alaska. A state of confusion is correct. All right, so is it Pennsylvania? Is it New York, California, or Florida? I don't think it's Florida because there's snow in the movie, just FYI. So let's just X that one out. There you go. It is New York. It is New York. I thought it was Massachusetts. Who knew? Okay, next question. What is the name of George's youngest daughter? What's George's youngest daughter's name? What's George's daughter's youngest name? The one who he holds up at the end and says, "Look, Daddy, every time a bell rings," or the teacher says, "Every time a bell rings, a teacher or an angel gains its wings." All right, what's George's daughter's youngest youngest daughter's name? He has a couple of them. Is it Carol? Is it Mary? Is it Zuzu or Janie? Those are our things. So Aiden, Melanie, and Moshe all say Mary. Mary was actually his wife's name. Okay, so it's not Mary. It's not Mary. Zuzu, yeah, it's Z-U-Z-U. Zuzu is the correct answer. Not Janie either, although there was a Janie in the movie. All right. The next question: Who misplaces who misplaces the money, threatening George's business? Who misplaces the money? Okay, who misplaces George's money? Oh, I'm back, says Ann Russ. Sorry, I missed it. My friend called. No problem. You're up next, Ann. So you have 20 minutes. All right. Who misplaces the money from George's business? This puts it in jeopardy. Actually, I like these glasses. These are my mom's glasses, and they're a 3.0, and I feel like everything is magnified like unbelievable. I do like these. I don't know where we got them, but they are pretty nice. Okay. I may have to use these for my I'm going to be Mrs. Santa Claus also for one of my coworkers. They suit you. Nice color. Thanks. I don't know where we got them from. All right. So who misplaces the money? Uncle Billy. Mama Bear, you are correct. It was Uncle Billy. He was a silly, always misplacing things, but they always gave him a job and it made him feel worthwhile. Okay. The next question. Has a child, George saved his brother's life, but what did he lose? So in the movie, it's sort of he saves his brother from drowning, from falling through the ice. But what does he lose? What does he lose by saving his brother's life? His hearing of his left ear. Yeah, hearing in one ear is correct. I don't even know what side it was, but okay. Was a child. Okay, one winter when George was a child, he and some other boys were playing on a frozen river when suddenly George's brother Harry fell through the ice. George created a human chain with the other boys and pulled Harry out, saving his life. However, due to the rescue, George caught a nasty cold, which infected his left ear. Boy, you're really good, Chris. Rendering him deaf in one ear. All right. Next one. What song do George and his friends sing at the end of It's Wonderful Life? What song do they sing at the end of the movie? Of Christmas. Dun, dun, dun. How do you like the music in my broadcast? It's just piano music playing in the background. Okay, what song does George's friends sing at the end of It's a Wonderful Life? All right, so Chris says Old Lang Syne. Aiden says Silent Night. That was one of the answers there. Silent Night. It is Old Lang Syne. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Santa Claus is coming to town, or Silent Night. And the correct answer is Chris again. Old Lang Syne. For we acquaintance may forgot. I don't know the words. All right, let's get the next one. We got a few more minutes left. It's a Wonderful Life is loosely inspired by what classic book? It's a Wonderful Life is loosely inspired by what book? That's fine, Mama Bear. It's ingrained in my memory, this movie. That's like some of the movies that you watch at Christmas time, like you know the words by heart. Did you ever see the one with Mary Tyler Moore did? I think she was in one of them. There was a remake of this movie. Several remakes of this movie. So anyway, this is our. Oh, I forgot to get my coffee. I gotta go find Bryce's Christmas present. I don't know what to get Bryce. I think a wallet. Okay. He said he saw it a few times. I think I've seen it 59 times. 1 year for every year I was born. I know I've seen it at least 50 times. It's a Wonderful Life is inspired by what book? The Snow Queen, The Polar Express, that wasn't even around, The Gift of the Magi, or A Christmas Carol? That one's easy. Oh man, these are so good. And I got to eat one of these other cookies now, just to make sure you know it tastes great. No. Is it The Snow Queen, Polar Express, The Gift of the Magi, or D, A Christmas Carol? There, Chris is right again. Christmas Carol there. Because he goes and revisits like what happened in the past. Like if he didn't save his brother's life, then his mother and everybody else, when something doesn't happen in the past, like if you go back and change something, it changes the future. We all know that. It could be The Butterfly Effect. That would have been a really good movie, but that was after that movie, right? Mama Bear says A Christmas Carol. There you go. All right, next question. This is our last one, I think. What effect? You know how you have like effects given to movies? Now, this movie was made way back in the day, like when it was black and white movies, okay? A Wonderful Life won its only Academy Award. What effect made it win an Academy Award? Was it the sound of the bell? I have to give you questions on this one. Fake blood. The aging of Jimmy Stewart, the main character, the aging of him, or simulated snow? So was it A, the sound of the bell, fake blood, the de-aging of James Stewart, or the de-aging, because he has to go back in time, or the simulated snow? There you go. All right. CGI. What is CGI? All right. And Chris comes up with the winning answer again. It was simulated snow. All right. And I'm going to give the answer. Let's see, it doesn't give me. It's a Wonderful Life was nominated for 5 major Academy Awards, including Best Picture, but it didn't win any of them. It did, however, win a Technical Achievement Award for the production's creation of revolutionary kind of simulated snow. The movie, which is set in winter, required a lot of fake precipitation, meaning snow falling. But at the time, most movies simply painted cornflakes white to imitate snowfall. Did you know that? That was weird. Can you imagine the white snowflakes? They didn't have frosted flakes back then, I guess. No. So anyway, to imitate snowfall. That effect was way too loud. Okay. So the It's a Wonderful Life crew made a safe and functional mixture of fire extinguisher substance. Oh man, can you imagine getting that off? Revolutionizing fake movie snow. They used snowflakes. No, they used fire extinguisher flakes. That was pretty good. That was really good. And what, okay. And what do you do for a living? Oh, I paint cornflakes. In Home Alone, I heard they use food as snow as the dogs in the neighborhood had a feast. That would have been funny. All right. Let's see how our cookies are doing. Alexa, how much time do we have left on our timer?
It was 2 minutes left.
We got 2 minutes left, and these are nice and cool. These are getting cool. All right. I left them on the tray. All right, let's. Came right off. Look how nice and golden brown they are on the bottom. You know, the bottom of the cookie is just as important as the top of the cookie. And these cookies, look how like we strategically placed all those chocolate chips so they're sitting on top and not on in the mixture itself. So we're eating one of these too. Yeah. Oh, I hate this song. Alexa, next song. I hate the peanut song. It's my worst Christmas song. Oh, look at this. Nice and cakey on the inside. It's crunchy on the outside. Best chocolate chip cookies ever. That was Pine Crust, Mama Bear. Mama Bear, are you the one up in Georgia? Are you Papa Bear's Mama Bear? Of course you're Mama Bear's Papa Bear, or Papa Bear's Mama Bear. Are you one married, from a guy out in California? Thanks for the burst, Chris. These are good. Look at this. So you see how big they are. All right. They are, if you like, I love how strategically you're placed. You have to place them. That's what they do on all the TV shows. You don't think it comes out looking like that. No. They have food artists do this stuff to make it look delicious, but we can do it ourselves at home. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Mama Bear. So, anyway, if you don't know, Mrs. Claus, I am Mrs. Claus today. Yeah, Mrs. Claus today, because Miss Alexis went out the door. She went to get coffee at Starbucks now. But thanks, Aiden. Speaking of food artists, where is Jay Opera? I don't know where he is. Great to see you, Mama Bear. Thank you. Alexa, turn the timer off. Oh, my God, this is so good. Oh, the middle is so delicious. People are going to say, I love your chocolate chip cookies. Jay isn't too well. Oh. I think they need 2 more minutes. I was thinking they might be a little overdone, but I think these are perfect. They probably could do maybe 1 more minute. We'll take them out. But I like the way the bottom is like nice and brown, and the centers are like soft. Oh, so good. Wow. We got 10 minutes for our next broadcaster, which is Anne. And she's going to take us into the next hour and a half, maybe, hopefully. And let me see where my sheet is. And I'll come back and we're going to make some cookies, not using the oven. All right. We'll make Bob's semi-Welsh cookies. Maybe 6 o'clock tonight. If you're not taking that spot, I'll come in at 6. But let me know. All right. Hopefully I can come in at 6. I need to go find Bryce's Christmas present today, tomorrow, or Monday. All right. There's also another recipe that Mrs. Claus recommended, besides Chef Bob's almost Welsh cookies, is a vegan chocolate chip cookie dough dessert hummus. This is definitely my cup of tea. Okay. It's not that I'm vegan, but it's a chocolate chip cookie dough dessert hummus. I'm going to make this. 'Tis the season to eat all this stuff, but that's actually healthy. Prayers, Jay. I'm having emergency. In 2 hours. Oh, Jay. Prayers, dear God, please help Jay and make the surgeon do it go very well. It's going to be quick, in and out, easy procedure. We'll see you in about 4 hours, okay? There you go. There we go. So, reminder, Jay is going under to get rid of that gallbladder. Do you know the gallbladder is something that you actually don't need to be replaced? That's what I've heard anyway. Well, at least you found out now, Jay, instead of next Saturday. Get it over with. Get it over with. All right, and you'll be a lot healthier for next Saturday. All right. So we love you, Jay. Yes, we do love you, sis Melanie. All right, let me get my chocolate chip cookies out. And I have my veggie stock. Miss Alexis has her veggie stock over there. Let's put that down there. And we need to get our other Christmas cookies out. You got this. You're going to be all good, says Chris to Jay. Yes, yes. Everybody loves Jay. Show him some love and support. He was supposed to, oh, that's right. We were supposed to be broadcasting at 1 o'clock. All right, we'll see what time. Let's see when. All right, these are beautiful. All right. So the way I know they're done, they have a slightly golden color to them. And that cookie batch using the medium scoop made 12. Oh my God, 3 times 4, 5, 6, 7, 21. We made 22 cookies out of the cake box, okay? God got you, sweet friend. Yes, God's got Jay in the palm of his hand, so we're all praying for him. He's going to do fine. But Jay, please come into a broadcast after you wake up to say you're okay, all right? You know, even if it's tomorrow, you'll be groggy when you get up, but I'm sure you'll be feeling much better in a few days. Gemma's going, doing Jay spot at 1 o'clock. Okay, Gemma's doing 1. All right. Oh, that's right, because I'm doing Gemma's spot now, and so is Ann. So we are broadcasting here on Haps. I'm sharing up to YouTube, Twitter, not Twitch, and my Facebook. You can join my Facebook VIP group, which is where I'll post the recipes after I take some pictures, and you can get the recipes from there. I will try to come live again. If somebody's not taking the 6 o'clock or anybody else cancels, I'll try and come back in and do another one. I need to go and get something for Bryce for Christmas, and I'm thinking it's a wallet, okay, because I think he needs one still. I need to message Natalie, make sure she's not getting the same thing. All right. I think that's about it for right now. I enjoyed everybody coming in and spending a little of our time. Too bad for the troll. The troll did leave eventually after we didn't give him any or her any airtime. So if you have a troll, sometimes I have to stop my broadcast because it just gets to be a pain in the butt. But other times it's okay. So I hope you enjoyed cooking with Mrs. Claus. I did enjoy cooking with Mrs. Claus with myself here. Mr. Santa Claus is not going to eat these cookies. We're going to donate them, all right? Because he doesn't need any more cookies. He's going to be eating too many of your cookies when he visits your house on Christmas Eve, all right? Wish you and your family a Merry Christmas, and thank you for all you do, says Aiden. Thank you so much. Mrs. Claus says, thank you so much, Aiden. And Mr. Claus will be visiting your house with a special gift, all right? Enjoy it. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it very much. And I will be back in later on this evening, and hopefully we can do Bob's thing, because I have the flour already done up. I have all, but I wasn't sure if I would have enough time, and I need another device here, so we'll get that set up and make these unusual cookies that you make on a flat top or a grill pan, a griddle. You make them on a griddle, all right? So anyway, I'm going to flip us around and say, oh wait, we'll just do one big cookie. Cancel. Here I go again, screwing up my touching too many buttons here. All right, so we have our cookies. Oh man, that one's nice. Let me pick it up off the thing. And cookies coming to a house near you. All right, thanks for joining, and we're off to Denmark with Anne and see what she's cooking for the holidays. Bye everybody. Yeah, I have had eggnog. I have it in the refrigerator here, but I don't drink it. All right, thanks for coming in, everybody. Wish you a Merry Christmas, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.